Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't already seen the first part of this video, click on the video linked in the description box so that you don't miss those free online resources that may be beneficial in your music classroom. If you have already seen part 1 of this video, welcome back. Let's continue our journey for free online resources that can benefit your music classroom in the area of musical development. According to researchers Casanidis et al. In 2018, technology is an intriguing alternative for guiding students' attention and learning. The first application that I will explain is called EarMaster. EarMaster is an ear training application available for PC and Mac. The application helps musicians of all levels. Although there is a fee to access the full features of the application, there are some sections of the application that are free and offer great ear training skills. I use this application in my classroom for the students that wish to make extra sight reading points. I also recommend the application to those students who need extra ear training practice. The EarMaster application keeps a record of how successful you have been through the ear training lessons in the Results Overview section. This feature helps me keep my students accountable for their extra practice time. When you first open the application, you will see 5 sections to the EarMaster application: Beginner's Course, General Workshop, RCM Voice Level 1 to 6, Jazz Workshops, and Customized Exercises. On the far left corner, you will see the EarMaster Cloud feature followed by the Results Overview button. On the far right corner, you will see the Shopping Cart and the Questions button. For this video, we will only be discussing the free sections that EarMaster offers: the beginner course sections up to lesson 4, and the customized exercises that focus on intervals and chord identification. Click on the beginner's course and you will see all the beginner course lessons 1 to 22. We will only be discussing what the application offers for free, which is lessons 1 through 4. These include the welcome, pitch, pulse, and pitch notation. Each lesson begins with a brief explanation of what the whole lesson will be about. For example, the welcome lesson begins with an explanation of the importance of having a good musical ear and what are the skills that EarMaster will help you develop. Click Next and you will go into the second lesson, which is musical pitch. Here you have a brief explanation of what pitch is and also a visual representation that plays more than one example of the musical concept for you. Then it directly goes to the next section, which is pitch matching. In this section, you get an explanation and examples of it, but you also get 10 exercises to practice matching pitch. The note will be played and the student will have to sing back the pitch they heard, and the system will score based on how accurate the student was to the correct frequency. The pitch will have a green check if you accurately sang the right pitch and will also show you a visual representation of what you sang. If the pitch is incorrect, the note will be red and will show you how far you were from the correct pitch. You can adjust the exercise if you click the Options bar. Lesson 3 will have lessons over pulse and will go into detail on how to identify errors and beat notations. Lesson 4 will have lessons over melodic sight singing up to 4 different notes. The other lessons can be accessed when the membership is purchased. If you click back to the 5 sections, we will next talk about the sections that offer free customized exercises. We dive into the interval identification lesson. In this lesson, you can customize the exercise to your choosing. You can start by clicking which interval you would like on the exercise and also if you would like it ascending or descending. The pitch, range, and clef, keys and roots, whether or not to play the tonic of the key, and how many questions per exercise. Once you finish customizing, click Next and your exercise will begin. Once you are done, your score will appear and you have the option to repeat or go back and edit your exercise again. Similar to the interval identification lesson, the chord identification will allow you to customize your exercise by clicking the chords that you would like to practice. Select if you want ascending or descending, the pitch, range, and clef, keys and roots, whether to play tonic of the key, the voicing of the chord, and how many questions you would like the exercise to have. Again, once you are done customizing the exercise, click Begin. At the end of the questions, your score will appear and you have the option to repeat or edit the customized options. Overall, This application serves as an ear training resource for my students to practice and develop their musical ear. One of the great things about EarMaster application is that it's accessible on any device in or outside of the classroom. As long as they have their device, your students can practice their ear training anywhere they go. During my search for online resources, I came across a website called Music Tech Teacher. This website was created by a retired band and music tech director named Karen Garrett. She taught from 1992 to 2018 in the Birmingham City school system before retiring. Ms. Garrett filled this site with great musical development resources and links for music technology applications that are useful in the classroom. When you open Music Tech Teacher, Ms. Garrett gives a brief explanation of herself, and you can see a slideshow of some of her students. If you hover over the Info tab, you can click on the History tab that gives Ms. Garrett's full biography. The Resource tab has a list of all the music technology links that are free to access. The sections in the Lessons tab has written out lesson plans that Ms. Garrett would teach during her music technology classes. This content is available free of charge to review and learn from. Another section has worksheets that you can use in the classroom, such as identifying notes, key signatures, rhythm charts, time signature charts, and even melodic intervals. The next tab is Quizzes and Pianos. Similar to Kahoot, which was discussed in a previous video, I use these interactive quizzes to have the students interact with each other and test their musical skill. For example, here is a quiz for identifying lines and spaces. Students are at a basketball game and need to get the right answer in order to score. Another quiz example is a matching game. Students have to match the letter names to the corresponding notes on the treble clef. Ms. Garrett's website serves as a great resource to use for handouts and quick interactive lesson plans and activities to get your students interacting with music. The final resource I will discuss is called Rhythm Trainer, created by John Blank in 2015. This resource generates different rhythms that my students can practice during class or outside my classroom. The Rhythm Trainer provides a couple of options. The first option is selecting a mode for the exercise. The A mode is when you select the rhythm that you hear, and B mode is when you hear the rhythm and select the sound that matches. The next option is tempo. You can have it at a fast or slow tempo. And finally, select the rhythms to use and you are ready to start. At the end of this exercise, you are free to email the results to whomever you choose. I like to use Rhythm Trainer as an extra assignment for those students that are frequently absent or need to make up grades. Once they finish, they can email me the results and I give them credit for doing the extra practice. This concludes my overview of the 7 resources that I use to enhance musical development in and out of the choir classroom. With technology advancing rapidly, it is crucial to adapt in order to provide students with interactive access to music education. In a study done by Raffle in 2012, by utilizing digital media, teachers can help students take ownership of their education. When utilizing technology, the teacher creates an opportunity for students to not only use the technology they are familiar with, but to also enhance their music skill set. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this helpful, please share and look for more videos of free online resources linked in the description box. See ya!